Just a few moments ago, they wrapped up the very first Democratic debates, an epic showdown between 9 normal-sized people and Bill de Blasio. And the anticipation for this thing was huge, because with the election a mere 496 days away, this was a chance for many of the unknown candidates to introduce themselves to a national audience. They could go from, who is that, all the way to, oh yeah, that guy. No, I'm not gonna vote for him, no. And honestly, it's really hard for these candidates to stand out because there are so many of them taking part in these debates. 10 people on stage at the same time. It's almost impossible to keep track of who they all are. Yeah, that's actually why I came up with this really simple mnemonic device. You guys can all use it. You go, brave dancers breathlessly try, rapidly jumping canyons, cradling bacon, even while bastard orphans antagonize kangaroos, twirling grape jelly inside John Delaney. See? It's simple. It's super simple. You remember everybody. Yeah, and if that's still too hard for you, you can just try this easy acronym. Buttigieg. All right. So tonight was night one. The biggest name on the stage was Elizabeth Warren, polling in the lead, and she knew that she was the front runner. She knew that she was so chilled. She came out. She was chilled out there, you know, she went hard against corporations. She pushed free education. She spoke about how the economy is only working for the very rich. It was all really very standard Elizabeth Warren. You know, it's as normal as seeing a man walking a chicken in Brooklyn. It's every day. So basically it was up to everyone else to try and figure out a way to stand out. And Beto O'Rourke, wow. Beto O'Rourke, he knows there's one way to spice up a bland affair.
In that vein, some Democrats want a marginal individual tax rate of 70% on the very highest earners, those making more than $10 million a year. Would you support that?
Queremos hacer eso. Necesitamos incluir cada persona en nuestra democracia. Cada votante necesitamos la representación y cada voz necesitamos escuchar.
To hear my answer in English, press 1. God damn, Beto O'Rourke. That was a surprise. That was like totally a surprise. This guy was so fluent. I bet half of America thought they flipped to Univision by mistake. And it's like, no, press the SAP button. Press the SAP button. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that. Look at how shocked Cory Booker was when Beto switched to Espanol. His eyes are just like, wait, what? You know that feeling? Have you ever walked into an exam in school and then like you sit down and then another student puts like a protractor on the desk and you're like, what, we need a protractor? That's what that face was. Panic. Absolute panic. No, but for real though, for real. Beto O'Rourke was pretty impressive. And it wasn't just his Spanish, right? He also proposed immigration policies that would end the separation of children and parents at the border. And you gotta admit, it would be cool for America to have a president who's fluent in 2 languages, right? It would be cool. I mean, it would be cool to have a president who's fluent in 1 language, you know? And while Beto O'Rourke was wowing the crowd with his fluent Spanish, Amy Klobuchar came prepared with zingers that were gonna destroy the crowd. But every time she tried to land them, her time was up.
This president is literally every single day 10 minutes away from going to war, 1 tweet away from going to war, and I don't think we should conduct foreign policy in our bathrobe at 5 in the morning, which is what he does.
Congresswoman Gabbard.
It gives a path to citizenship for people who can become citizens, and it would be so much better for our economy in America.
That's time. Thank you.
Because I can tell you this, if billionaires can pay off their yachts, students should be able to pay off their student loans.
That's time. Thank you.
And Pharma thinks they own Washington. Well, they don't own me.
Your time is up. Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, man. You can see like she had the lines cocked and loaded. You know that line in the movie where you're like, well, maybe this time. You know your time is up. No, I was about to say the line. I feel so bad for her. It feels like even if she wins the whole election, this thing would just carry on. She'll be taking the oath of office like, I will faithfully execute the office of the... Your time is up. No, wait, I'm the president!